Hi, beautiful being. This is Mera. Welcome to Becoming Self-Full series introduction of the first chapter, Feel Your Feelings. This is very important because, not to say all, but most of the time I find myself that I have repressed emotions such as anger and a bit of sadness because it came from way back my childhood habit pattern that I developed, so that I wanted to feel love from my parents or people around me, so I suppress my anger and suppress my sadness so that I could be accepted by my loved ones. And so it's very important that this chapter is to allow us to know the importance of feeling whatever emotions that arises from within, and allow the emotions to go through a complete cycle instead of stopping ourselves from feeling. And it's an introduction to you to know what are we covering in this first chapter. So we're going to understand more about emotions. We're going to understand a bit more about why we have this repressed emotions within us, and what does it cost us when we repress our emotions. And then how can we feel our feelings? So one important tip that I would love to share is when we have suppressed or repressed emotions, maybe we could start with put our hand on our heart space so that we feel whatever, instead of the shifting from the analytical mind, we come to the space from the heart space. So you just take a moment to close our eyes and sit still, relax, take a deep breath. Whenever you have a certain emotions that comes up, arises, uncomfortable emotions like anger, sadness, these are the primary emotions. So we just come and feel from our heart space, or tension. When we feel it and we allow it to go through a complete cycle, so instead of turning outward to look for stimulation, to look for to go for our compulsive behavior, we don't shift inwards. We shift inwards and we just allow it, sit with it, take time to go through it, and honor the feeling, honor the pain, acknowledge the pain, and just sit with it. And just, this is one way to feel and allow it to go through a complete cycle. And feelings, because feelings come and go, so when we allow it to come, we allow it to go. And one very important point is, as what Thich Nhat Hanh said, when one person is angry, he or she is suffering. So when we know that someone is in anger mode or sad, that we know someone is actually suffering from inside. So one, we don't take things personally. Two, we acknowledge that pain of this person and we allow them to go through that complete cycle and just make space and hold space for them. So this is three important points that I want to stress in. And if you're interested, I welcome you to join this chapter to understand more about ourselves, and we have e-notes for you to share, to read through, and just reminding ourselves to keep feeling our emotions is very important. And it doesn't mean that when you feel it, it goes and it doesn't come back, but it does come back, but then it allows you to be more and more aware. Your awareness is so much more increased. And so this is the first chapter, and looking forward to see you in the next 4 more chapters. Have a good week.